Hi, you guys. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys that are tuning in live. Huge shout out to the replay viewers. So I'm not going to be before you long or waste your time. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Valencia, better known on social media as the Style Educator. And today I wanted to just do this kind of random shopping haul just to talk about some of my most recent purchases. So let's get right into it. So, for those of you who also don't know, I am a personal stylist. So I provide personal styling solutions for women who are confused about how to dress. And so I am literally always in the stores and stuff like that. But these particular purchases are for me. So we're just going to get right into it. So I was in DSW and I picked up these nude pumps. Ladies, if you do not own a pair of nude pumps, these are pointed toe. The heel is really good too. This is one of those heels that you can wear all day long. It's super comfortable. So, these can definitely be worn for like professional looks or for personal looks. And so I excuse me, I have always owned a pair of these types of heels. The pair that I owned before these was more of kind of like a patent leather nude. And I had a baby and my feet grew a little bit. So I had to really give away like a lot of my shoes. And I pretty much have had to spend time building up, different parts of my wardrobe, right? So when I saw these, and I scored these off of the clearance rack, I kept my receipt um, because not only do I, make sure I do like strategize shopping, right? So I strategize for my clients, but I also use those same strategies and those rules still apply to me myself, which is why I'm actually able to help my clients because these are things that I was already practicing in my day-to-day life. But anyway, these pumps right here were, again, they're from DSW, and the original price was they were valued at $79, right, ladies? But we know that DSW marks stuff down. So they're valued at $79. They were actually on the clearance rack for $39.99. And I was able to get them for $29.41. Listen, finding a pair of nude heels on a clearance rack is very, very rare. So one of the first things that I want to tell you, ladies, is go to the clearance rack, right? I'm not here to promote just like discount shopping and stuff like that. I am someone who definitely believes in paying whatever price I need to pay for the things that I need to get to accentuate my body the best. If you also don't know, one of my specialties is helping women embrace their body shape and learning how to take their body shape and build the correct wardrobe, right? So you're going to hear me talk a lot about that in my videos. If you haven't had a chance to check out any of my other videos, but getting, so again, shopping on the clearance rack is not to just set yourself up to say that I have to always shop things that are on sale and stuff like that. But again, I believe that you can get some really awesome quality pieces at a discounted price if you know what you're looking for, right? So anytime I go into department stores or anything like that, I definitely make sure that I check out the clearance rack because again, finding a nude pair of heels on the clearance rack at any given time is rare, right? So I'm so glad that I got these. So I definitely scored these. The ones that I had before my feet got a little bit bigger from pregnancy, I believe I had those at least for like 5 years. It may have been longer than that because again, new pumps can be worn professionally. They can be worn casually, right? Meaning they could be dressed up, they could be dressed down. And because of the color, they go with everything. Okay. So that's another key. You want to make sure that the things that you're purchasing can be remixed into your outfit time, your wardrobe time and time again. You want to make sure that you can take your clothes, take your shoes, and be able to create outfit after outfit after outfit. And owning a pair of nude pumps or any type of nude shoe. So I also have a pair of nude flats, again, because the style of shoes, so a pump versus a flat also is a different thing. So I want to try to keep this as simple as I can, because I can definitely go deep and go in. But yeah, so that was the first thing that I got. So I'm happy that I was able to pick these up, because now I can check this off of my list as I continue to complete, the replacement of a lot of shoes that I lost from my feet growing a little bit. So I also scored these as well. These are, a printed sneaker, right? So another thing that why I purchased these is because, again, I look at our wardrobe, ladies, as like tiers or levels, if you will, right? And then it's broken down into basically categories or whatever. So you have your tops, you have your bottoms, you have your shoes, you have your accessories, right? And then even in those categories, I like to call that there are subcategories. So let's continue. We're talking about shoes, right? So when it comes to shoes, you have shoes as your category. Then you have your subcategories. So you have your sneakers, you have your heels, you have your sandals, you have your flats, right? So I typically recommend that you build up the foundational pieces, like your nude pump, your black pump, your nude flat, your black flat, right? And then I believe that once you get those, I recommend that you make sure that you have a printed shoe of some sort, right? So I already own a pair of printed flats, a printed booty, and now a printed sneaker. So I don't have a printed pump or heel yet, but that's going to be next. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, cool. I have a lot of sneakers. Like I have a lot of sneakers. My sneaker wardrobe is pretty good as far as like casual, but these can be dressed up or dressed down. Like I can wear these with a pair of jeans, with a black blazer, or I can dress these down, right? But these will probably really be mainly dressed up, like more dressier stuff in my wardrobe. I don't know that I'll really wear these too dressed down, because again, the way that the shoe is made. So again, I can wear like a pair of black jogging pants with a turtleneck and a black blazer, something like that. I could pair it with a brim hat, or I could again just wear a really nice black blouse with some nice denim jeans and these shoes, for like a date night or something like that. So these were priced at, the original value was $89. DSW was selling it for $59.98. And because these were on the clearance too, ladies, I got these for $27.57. So again, in terms of just going back to clearance, these shoes are not cheap. These are actually by Vincent Komoto. So that's a designer shoe, right? We know that DSW is designer. It's a designer for less, right? It's a designer shoe warehouse. So again, I want to reiterate that it's not about buying things that are cheap or going to the clearance rack because we're looking for cheap things. We're going to the clearance rack to find those quality items, but getting them at a discounted price. Because I personally believe, ladies, that if you can get quality pieces for less, why not? It doesn't take away from the fact that what you're buying is of quality. So again, if these shoes were originally valued at $90, right? It doesn't mean that because I paid $27 for them that they're cheap. This is still a $97 shoe that I got for $27. So that's a score too. Okay. Next up, I was at H&M, and one of the other things, ladies, about knowing and understanding your proper body shape is that you will be able to easily identify what clothing pieces you should buy, as well as the things that you should stay away from. Therefore, no matter what time of the year it is, what time of day it is, what store you're in, where you're shopping, right? You could be in your hometown, you could be somewhere visiting, right? That you will be able to go into these stores no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, and you will be able to easily and properly identify clothing pieces. So with that said, I was in H&M and I was on the clearance rack, right? And so I picked up a pair of, these are kind of like linen. Um, these are basically going to be for the spring and the summer. So these are some wide-legged, hopefully you guys can see that. So these are some wide-legged linen pants. So I'll be able to wear these this summer with tanks. I can do like an off-the-shoulder silk top, button up with some slide-on sandals. Again, I can wear these in the spring and the summer. I can definitely travel with these, right? These are summer, spring and summer approved, definitely travel approved. And the other thing about this too is that it's the fall, it's the winter time right now. But if I was traveling somewhere, these would be perfect, right? I could definitely use these in a warmer climate. So these were originally priced at $24.99 and I got them for $12.99. They need to be ironed or steamed. But again, all I have to do is pretty much swap out my tops. I can wear this multiple ways. I can just change the top every time. And again, the color is very neutral, so it will be able to be mixed and matched into my current wardrobe. Again, it will go with a lot of things, whether if I'm changing the top or changing my sandals. Again, this is something that can be worn. This is a very versatile color and versatile piece. The style of pants, even down to the wide leg part. With my particular body shape, it's recommended that I wear like flare leg, wide leg, or boot cut. So again, knowing your body shape is very, very key, ladies, in terms of building your wardrobe the right way. So I was able to snag those, right? And those are not going to go out of style. Again, the color is extremely neutral, so I can have them for the next couple of summers, spring and summers, moving forward. And again, if I travel, because we like to travel, my birthday is in the winter time. It's in December, and I typically like to travel to a warmer climate. That I can also get my wear out of that as well. So next up is a raincoat, right? So I'm originally from Connecticut. I've been living in Georgia for almost 5 years. And one of the things that I noticed is, I pay attention to the weather. So if you follow me on Instagram at The Style Educator, I'm always talking about making sure that you check the weather before you get dressed, because the weather determines what you're going to wear, right? Just because it's winter, it's cold. Guess what? I've noticed here and maybe in other places, the climate changes even in the quote unquote winter time. So it's very important for you to check the weather before you get dressed, right? What I notice here is during the fall and the winter, it's not really a fall, it's really just whatever it is, that it rains a lot. So not only did I have to purchase a pair of rain boots here, I also knew that I would need a raincoat, right? Because again, weather, so body shape plays a big role and weather plays a big role. So I was in Target doing like I do, one of those on a Sunday, just cruising through. And I was like, let me just check the, clearance rack. Found this. I don't have my rain boots down here with me, but they are tan and brown, and then the laces are kind of like metallic, like this orange metallic color. So I like the fact that it's not like matchy. I like the fact that the color hues come together. They'll complement each other really, really nicely. I decided to buy it in an extra large so that I can have the wiggle room if I'm wearing like a long sleeve, if I'm wearing like a hoodie or something, just to keep myself warm. But the coat was priced at $40 and I scored it for $28. Again, so this is now my new raincoat. It matches my boots. I should have showed you guys so that you can see. And I like this color too, because this color complements my skin tone. Not only does it come together with the color scheme of my rain boots, I like the fact that it looks good on my skin, right? Because that's also another thing, okay? The colors that you wear are very important too, ladies. So I love that. And I also love that it's something that I don't typically lean towards. So even when I was getting my rain boots, a part of me was like, I don't really want to wear black. As you can see, I'm wearing black right now. I literally have on a pair of black jogging pants. Let me put this down some. So I was like, you know what? I need to step outside of my comfort zone, right? Because I typically do stay within the same color palette. So I really like the fact that I got the color rain boots that I got. And then I was able to get this jacket because I was like, I didn't really want like a brown, a black, or blue. Blue is my favorite color too. But again, for the sake of me trying to step outside of my comfort zone, yeah. And it's like a trench. Let me see. I don't know why I'm acting like, because you know what it is, you guys? I'm not used to doing live videos over here. Every single one of my videos are always like pre-recorded. So I feel like I just don't have time to show how anything looks. And my next video, I'm going to make sure that you guys can actually see. But here, let me see. So it comes to about right there. I'm actually tall. I'm about 5'8". What, baby? My phone. So yeah, so this is good. It'll cover my outfit, you know, so it's perfect. Can you hand mommy a pair of those jeans? I need my other receipt. Hold on, you guys. Let me get the receipt because I'm about to go through these jeans. And no, I didn't know they were still on the hanger. I'm gonna go through these jeans and I want you to take a phone. Hold on, you guys. I want to go through the last few things that I purchased, but I want to make sure I need to make sure I still have the receipt so that I can tell you guys the prices. And I put the receipt up specifically for this video, but because I had taken everything out of the bag, that was the reason why the receipt was kind of just lingering around. And I never do that for this exact reason right now. So just be patient with me. Let me see. I should have the receipt. Okay. Oh, what's that? No, that's not it. Hey, baby. What happened? Hold on, you guys. I'm still looking for the receipt. Hang in there. Here, let me stand over here so you can see me. What's wrong? If I want to guys, bear with me. I should have looked for the receipt before I even got on the video with you guys. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you that are watching live and catching the replay to this. Like I said, this is one of those just random videos, just hopping on here to share some of my most recent purchases with you and explain to you why I brought them and just kind of how I wear them. I do post my full outfit pics on Instagram. My Instagram is @TheStyleEducator. And I'm trying to do the shorts over here, which I've been able to do. Oh man, I know I didn't throw it away. I need the receipt because that will really. Okay. I kind of remember off the top of my head, but that's not how I wanted to do this. Let me check one other place, you guys. Hold on. Let's see. Bingo, found it. Okay, so I want to talk about this last thing that I purchased. So I was in Macy's, and again, I went to their last call section. And one of the interesting facts about me doing this, ladies, aside from me telling you that to check the clearance rack and to not really make it about trying to get stuff for cheap, but to find those quality items there because they are there. I actually like to challenge myself to do this. It's really kind of like a challenge for me because it keeps my eyes sharp as a stylist. And it also continues to just, stamp the fact that there are good quality designer items, right, that are on the clearance rack. So I was in Macy's. I went to their last call, And I specifically focused on denim. That's another thing that I like to do too, ladies. I don't like to just go in the store and start looking everywhere in every section. I always, again, everything for me is strategy. So this day when I went into Macy's, my strategy was for bottoms. So I found like 8 pairs of bottoms that day. Here's one pair. These are some solid, these are kind of like light colored wash, so a light colored wash. They do have a slight flare at the bottom. They do have a little detail, a distress. So they have a distress right here in this left knee, and then they have a little distress up here on the side underneath the pockets. But it's not too bad. These are not stretched. So these are like a real pair, like straight up denim. There's no stretch. And so these were, okay, here's gonna be the trick, me trying to figure out what is what. Okay, so these you guys were priced at $50. This was a $50 pair of jeans, right? I got them for $9.93. Let me say that again. These were a $50 pair of jeans that I paid $9.93 for. So again, going back to the sneaker is a $90 sneaker that I paid 20 something dollars for. Just because I paid $9.93 for that pair of jeans doesn't mean that it's not a $50 pair of jeans, okay? Next up, I found these. These were out of the 8 pair. These were just like a simple, more like a mid-wash, so not too dark, not too light. And these are just pretty much like gonna be like an everyday pair for me. Like these are pretty much just like if I get up and I don't really have anywhere to go, but again, I might need to run an errand or something, like go to the grocery store, I can put these on. So that was my reasoning behind these. These are boot cut style. These were $39.50 and I got them for $4.93. So again, not bad for just a pair of jeans to just kind of, run around, do little errands. And again, just because they were $4.93 doesn't take it away the fact that they were $40, right? And then last, I got these because again, I also pay attention to what I have too. So a part of my strategy is knowing what I have. So I knew that I wanted a lighter colored pair of flare jeans. I knew that I wanted kind of like an everyday pair because some of the ones that I have, they're kind of a little like I've had them for, it's pretty much time. They need to go. I've had them probably for like 3 years or so, right? And so I have a pair of black boot cut and a pair of black flare because again, I mentioned earlier in the video that the jeans that complement my body shape the best are boot cut and flare. So with that said, I knew what I was looking for in terms of style and the color wash. So these are more of just kind of like a acid black, like blackish grayish. And I don't own a pair of these at all. These are boot cut, but they do kind of stop at my ankle. So they look really nice with like booties, heels, things like that. They're not that long. And for me to be so tall, I have to be careful in that area because I don't want anything to look high water, like intentionally, but I like where these fall. So these fall at a perfect length on my leg. They are stretch. And like I said, I did not own this type of wash, this type of color. So when I say wash, I'm just talking about color. And these were $49 as well. So and I paid $9.93. So again, I basically got, so let's see. Let's do the math real quick because that's another thing. So I had 2 pairs priced at $49. So $49. And then I had the other pair priced at $39.50. So if I would have brought all of these jeans outright, that total is $137.50 without the tax, right? So these pair of jeans at their original price would have cost me $137.50. But because I caught them on the clearance rack, they really cost me $24.79 plus your tax and stuff like that. So again, I was basically able to pick up 3 pairs of jeans for under $30. Okay, ladies. And again, it doesn't take away from the quality of it. And then as far as the shoes are concerned, let me do the math real quick on here before I get off. So one was priced at $39.99 and the other was priced at $59.98. So that would have came up to $99.94, plus tax would have ran me over $100. And because they were on the clearance rack, I only paid half, about $56.90, a little under, a little under. But again, you guys get the point. So again, this is the thing. There isn't anything wrong with shopping on the clearance rack. I just highly recommend and suggest that you look for those quality pieces, right? Look for your nude pumps, your nude flats, your black pumps, right? Things that you can wear over and over and over again. Those are the things that you want to focus on when you're shopping the clearance. Don't just look at everything like, oh, this is $5. Oh, and this can kind of be cute. And I guess I can get away with this, because see, then you're forcing yourself to buy something that you really don't need and something that isn't going to work for you and accentuate your body or build your wardrobe up better in a place where you can create outfit after outfit. So again, when you are shopping on the clearance rack, look at things that you actually need because they exist. And I just showed you guys that, right? So I got my nude pumps that I can wear for the next couple years. I got my printed sneakers. I got some summer pants. I got 3 pairs of denim jeans. I got my rain jacket. So again, all of these items may have come from the clearance rack, but they are definitely quality items, and they are definitely items that I can continue to remix, wear many different ways. So thank you, ladies and gents, for tuning into maybe this is my second live, but my video period. Let me know. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give me comments, your positive feedback, and let me know what types of videos you would like to see. For more information about me and my personal styling services, you can always visit my website, valentiaholland.com. That will also be in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video.